What's up, Virgo? Something big is shifting behind the scenes, and I don't think this person can hide their feelings much longer. There's been so much confusion, silence, delays, and mixed energy surrounding this connection. But all of that is starting to break apart now. This person misses you deeply. They miss your voice, your energy, the way you understood them without needing an explanation. And now they're realizing nobody else makes them feel the way you do. Um, this connection changed them. It forced them to look at themselves differently, to question everything they thought they wanted. And the truth? They don't want to lose you. So trust your intuition because something emotional, honest, and long overdue is getting ready to happen. And let's get into your reading.
Okay, so, I feel like, it really seems like someone's been watching you for a while, right? They're, like, trying to understand your spirit and how you process things, logically. It could be a new energy coming in, or maybe it's someone from your past, but they're definitely coming forward with, like, a fresh perspective. But, I gotta be honest with you, this person's kinda worried. They're wondering if you've healed enough or if you'll be open enough to accept their love. There's just this curiosity, It's like, has too much time passed for you to, like, let them back in? For others, it feels like they've loved you for, like, many lifetimes, and they just really want you to stay open-minded. It's almost like they don't want you to judge a book by its cover, right? They feel like there's so much more depth to them that, like, people often miss.
They might look tough on the outside, but, inside, they're actually really down to earth and, they enjoy the simple things. There's a lot of laughter here, and, it just feels like home, you know? It's a very, comforting, natural vibe between the 2 of you.
But, they still have to figure out if you are actually going to like them back. You might know their soul, right? But you might not know the day-to-day details of their life yet. That is the part that feels like it is missing. However, the universe wants you both to stay very open-minded because this is a brand new opportunity. Love tends to manifest in unexpected places, right? When you least expect it, this person is gonna come forward. I really like this energy because it's two people that just are organically or naturally allowing themselves to feel what they need to feel to be able to experience it, right? And I feel like for you and this person, you're going to have this type of experience. I'm also getting to they feel like is if you give them another chance. And for some of you, it's giving this person another chance. So maybe somebody here messed up. Okay, they could be worried that you have a lot of resentment. This is also somebody that knows that you've been hurt and that whatever's happened, you've endured a level of unfair treatment. So this person is like, "Listen, let's take this to the next level. I love you." This could be somebody, not for all of you, but for some of you, they could work out. And it says, "Your love life is transforming and moving in a serious direction. Get excited for the next steps with your partner. Your love can truly develop and expand over time." So this is somebody that you have real love with, but it's also about putting yourself out there and allowing, and this could even be for them though too, right? Because as above, so below. If you are mirroring this person, then in mirroring this person, they're also going to have to put themselves out there, right? I feel like this is somebody that is talking to their friends, talking to their family, this is somebody that is really getting ready to take some type of leap of faith because they want to go to the next level with you. This could be even proposal. This could be moving in with one another. I just keep getting that this is a connection that is going to be moving um very, very quickly here when it does come to the two of you because I'm telling you, even if this is somebody that you're just meeting, it's like this person has known you. It's like the moment you guys connect, the moment you look at one another, you're going to remember the lifetimes that you had. And I'm telling you, there's going to be an immediate connection between you and this person. But for some of you, this is already somebody that's been in your life. This is already somebody that's coming back around. And it's like they're coming back around as a brand new them or a brand new person. I do feel like this person is a bit apprehensive. Okay, they may be very uncertain with whether or not you're going to accept their offer, whether or not you're going to like them. For some of you, they maybe needed to release something or you had to release either an expectation. And this is about this person. It's like they keep wanting to take action, but then they get anxious or they get nervous and then they wait, right? So now they're in a place where I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Um I'm ready to let things happen naturally. This person was being their own worst boss. They were being their own worst boss. This is somebody that kept stopping themselves or making up excuses why something couldn't be what it is. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe they don't feel like this for me. Whatever it could be, right? But this person is now in a place where they want to let things happen naturally. Okay. This is somebody who could definitely be a control freak. You could be dealing with somebody that is very stubborn, okay? Um, this is somebody who could have been really trying to control it because when they come to you, they don't wanna be denied. This could also be somebody that can have whoever they want and they still pick you every single time. They know that trying to control the narrative of how they feel, it's also like we're programmed to think things have to go a certain way. We're programmed to think, okay, you meet somebody at this time, you go on however many dates, then you get engaged, then you wait that you know what I mean? Like everybody has a certain set way that something is supposed to go. But I feel like with you and this person, you guys have to release that because the reality is you could meet somebody today and get married tomorrow, and that's your perfect person and that's your perfect pair. And that's somebody that you really do love, and that's somebody that I feel like has a lot of love for you. But this is also about them needing to trust in the timing that things are going to work. This is also about allowing a higher power to step in here and really navigate this. Butterflies may be very significant. I don't know why, but this is coming in as a major transformation. And again, I feel like this person has really been taking some time to balance out their emotions. Okay, you see the water here, the water is calm. So this person is really trying to meditate. This person is really trying to allow the past to be in the past, okay? And not allowing it to block the present because whatever could have occurred in the past that they kind of gave a chance, it didn't work. So that could have made them a bit apprehensive, even if this is something that stemmed from when they were younger. But this person really does love you. I do feel like there could be a delusional weirdo here. Um, but there's somebody here that I feel like is really delusional. This can be somebody that's delusional on your end that wants a relationship with you because I feel like during this week or whenever you guys are watching this, because it is a timeless reading, by the way. You may have a delusional person on your end that feels like you are their person and they don't care what they have to do in order to keep you or in order to maintain you. This could also be somebody on their end that could be really delusional about the next level or about the next step that they're going to. This is somebody that could have been guarding themselves because they could attract people and people get the wrong idea. I'm also getting to this delusional person. It definitely could have been an obstacle that made this person slow down. Okay, that definitely could have been an obstacle with this person. Now, whatever is going on, I feel like they were apprehensive. So your person could have a stage 5 clinger. It could be your stage 5 clinger. You both could be having dueling stage 5 clingers, where at dinner, when you go sit and talk, you can laugh about how weird they are, and like how amazing it is to have this genuine connection where you feel nothing but pure and um, positive love. I feel like we're coming into an era of positivity. And I think what you're going to notice is that the devil is starting to really amp up right now, right? The louder the devil gets, the closer to God we come. That's why real love or loving relationships, they're really trying to quiet those down and they're really trying to silence those because the reality is God leads with love. God doesn't lead with ego, and through love, anything is possible, right? So I definitely feel like this person was apprehensive about the obstacles, and that could be also why they just needed to slow down a little bit, right? They didn't want rushing will ruin the connection. They needed to understand you. They also needed to ensure that they could protect you. I feel like prior to going to this next level, when it does come to you, this is also somebody that could have asked for help. Okay. And I get that. They're very lonely. Even if they were in a relationship or you think they're in a relationship, this is somebody that looks like they're very lonely. Okay. And this can also be somebody that they confided in, that they trusted, and whoever they trusted, they could have been delusional and gave them bad advice. I'm also getting that there's a significant level up here that you guys are moving to the next level. Next level, level up, okay? And then boom, you've already been here before. That's why there's something major going on with this next step. Wherever you're going, it's a lot of love coming in. It's a lot of very beautiful energy. You could have even asked God or prayed to God and said, like, where am I going with this? Okay. Because the reality is, you and this person have already done this before. That's why you're either this is a brand new person, but for some of you, you could have had to release somebody, or God is bringing somebody in your path because you deserve it, because whoever you guys were connected to, they had a different mind state. And there's somebody here that God's bringing in that is a completely different level than whoever you were dealing with. And the reality is, this is somebody that you are going to love. Your love life is transforming and moving in a serious direction. Get excited for the next steps with your partner. Your love can truly develop and expand over time. So, in order to go to the next level, your person needed to ask somebody for help because I really do feel like this is such a beautiful connection that's beginning to unfold here. I am I'm not concerned about the delusional weirdo, right? But I also think that for some of you, if you felt intuitively, emotionally, whatever, that your person was coming in or that there was something that was changing, it was changing. So that is definitely here, but it does feel like the brakes got pumped for a second because of this delusional energy that either could have done something, said something that made this person really come in and pump the brakes. That's what I'm getting heavily. But I feel like love is coming in. It's beautiful. See, part of the reason right now for a lot of you, you could have even felt like you were in a fog because it's almost like I don't know what are we doing because things aren't being clearly seen right now. Why are things not being clearly seen? What is the collective not seeing that if you and this person took a break apart from one another, or if there was a pause here, it's like that was needed. If there was a breakup from somebody that was needed to bring this person in. For some of you, because it's a 50-50 split, it could even be like a 60-40. But for some of you, if you and your person have disconnected for a period of time, if you guys have had a pause or a break, that was needed and that was noted because it really put things into perspective for whoever this reading is for. I'm also getting to for a lot of you, this is somebody that was making sure that their money was right. I also think, again, there needed to be some time to heal certain wounding, right? And I also think that this person needed to ensure that if they come back to you and when they come back to you, that they're not going to hurt you anymore because people do serious damage and they can do permanent damage to the psyche. So I feel like they needed time to evaluate your connection and make a decision with whether or not, um, was it real love? Or was it something that they needed to release? But I do feel like this person is now understanding that whoever they communicated with, they had a very delusional set of beliefs that made things hazy, that confused things. I also feel like somebody here has a lot of resentment because this is real love, but it's weird because the resentment isn't on your end. And it's not on your person's end. There's somebody right now going, Listen, I resent that MF. Okay, I resent everything. Okay, no, not in that way. This is somebody that is angry. Okay, there's somebody here that's really, really angry because there was some type of serious conversation that was had with either you or your person with this individual. Okay, this isn't a conversation between you and your person. Unless it's a telepathic one. Okay, this is about they had a serious conversation where they wanted to make sure that this delusional person understood why they were angry, because I also feel like this is an energy that could have separated themselves, that even could be certain emotional or physical or mental, which is why your person needed to detach for a little bit. Because here's the thing, and in order to invest emotionally, it's easy to invest physically in a relationship, right? That's easy. But in order to invest emotionally, you have to be able to heal those components of yourself. You have to be able to heal those past traumas that you've probably repressed for a very, very long time. I think that your person could be doing the exact same thing because the reality is this: they don't want to hurt you, they want to love you, they want to make you very happy in every sense, whether this is a new person that's been watching you and admiring you from afar. I feel like you guys have a lot of people admiring you right now. A lot of people in particular, if your person did something that they weren't supposed to. A lot of people, because I feel like your person talked about you more than what you realized. So you have a lot of eyes that are on you right now. But this person has been talking about you. So now even their friends, possible family, people are looking at you going, man, you are a catch. They're also understanding that if your person needed to leave a relationship, or if they were no longer entertaining the things that maybe they once were, whether that's going out with friends, going to the bar, hanging out at the lounge, just doing, doing whatever they wanted to do, their friends are not understanding why they detach from that lifestyle. And I also think too that they're beginning to understand that your person is becoming a very deeply engaged and enlightened individual. I feel like this. I think for some of you, they needed help because they were broken. And that's because they do want this second chance from you. They're also watching you in this energy where you could even be like a unicorn. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but it's like whatever you want, you attract it. Attract love by being present and enjoyable rather than chasing it. However, this person is just watching you. They love your body for some of you, and your hair. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. They could also like the way that you accessorize. For those of you that have children, they've been thinking about having children or just like what it would be like to have a family. This is somebody that if you have children that are younger, this person really feels like they can add to you and your children because they always wanted somebody like you. And they feel like it could be just you and them. For those of you that don't have children, how this is going to relate is like they want to take it back to a place where it's very nostalgic. If you don't have children, they don't have children, but this is somebody that's like you and them get to go travel the world with one another. You and them get to go live your best life. Like there's a lot going on here that's very beautiful, but they've always wanted you. This is somebody that you are their deepest desire. They can't keep their hands off of you. But this person's time to be like, look, it's me and you. I always tell people it only takes one chance to make it, one chance to lose everything. You could have everything today and lose everything tomorrow, or you could have nothing and gain everything just by simply taking your shot. By simply coming in and saying, I love you. You're my empress and I'm your emperor. Or I'm your empress. I know you think you're the emperor, but you need me. Right? It's like we're two peas in a pod. Okay, we go hand in hand. But this is definitely somebody that is getting ready to take the chance to assert themselves, to express their feelings without any type of hesitation. Again, you have to understand this person had a lot of hesitation because they had to release this delusional freak of the week in order to push through. This could have been somebody that was so delusional saying that they had a relationship with you. But I think that with these kind of relationships. So one thing's for sure, two things for certain. When two people really love each other, that is an infectious energy. But again, that infectious energy, you'll notice you'll get hate from your best friend, right? Like, why do you get to be happy, but I don't? It's because they were in a relationship that they didn't care about. But there's something here where God is coming in to bless you because your person wants to be vulnerable with you. They want to be your person. Okay. They want also, too, there's something about you needing your freedom or them needing their freedom. Like, they could have always been somebody that was, like, shy to commit because it was, like, a wild horse. Like, "You're not gonna cage me in, I'm gonna do what I want." But at the same point in time, it's like when you both are wild horses, you're always gonna come sleep in the same place because you're gonna roam the world together. So, there's something very beautiful about this, but it just feels like there's something very beautiful that's getting ready to develop for some of you. You don't even see it coming, though. Like, this is something that is coming in very, very quickly. But this person, for some of you, if you have tattoos, your person may have tattoos. They love your lips and your eyebrows, but I don't know why. Okay? I just think maybe this person likes your eyebrows for some reason, or your collarbone, or your chest. It's something about your shoulders. If you are a man that's watching this for a woman, she likes your shoulders. She likes how the way your shoulders are. If you are a woman watching this, it's your collarbone. It's it's the way that you carry yourself. It's the way that you look. If you put highlighter on your nose, it could be the way that your nose is shaped. It's something about your features with your eyes, nose, and your lips. But I also feel like, too, this person loves the fact that you say whatever is on your mind and that you have a very authentic, genuine soul. There's not a lot of authentic, genuine people. So this is somebody that's really excited to take things to the next level. And I feel like this person wants to release any type of expectations that others may have set for you. For some of you, you could have had a lot of limitations based on other people's lack of imagination. That could have made people at times stop talking, or you may just notice that your aura is different and that it has to be the right vibration that can sustain your energy. So, your masculine or your feminine, they had to take the time to train themselves in order to be in your vibration because your vibration is this. They have to understand your creative nature. For some of you, this is somebody that now, because they do understand, okay, now they want to show you how they feel. They could have even received help for their childhood issues. Like, some of you, they want to help you. For some of you, they want to have children. But this is somebody that they're really going to love you. They want to express how they feel. And this is somebody that also knows if you're going to say it, you better have action on it. But it takes more than just action. You also have to say it as well, because nowadays it's like you need to double down on it. Trust but verify. So this is going to be somebody that says, "Hey, can I take you out on a date?" You guys go out on a date or whatever, and then they sit there and tell you, "I love you." But this is somebody that is going to show you, and this is somebody that is going to hit all the love languages. Um, but yeah, I feel like this is somebody that feels like the potential reward is worth this risk. So whatever risk you may be risky. They feel like, I'm pretty sure that this feels like love. This feels good to me. Your person could have a face tattoo. You could have a face tattoo because that's on there. They could be from LA, the Bay, Hawaii, somewhere tropical, Caribbean, also Africa, Australia. I don't know. I just keep getting that it's somebody that this is somebody, even if that's not it, this is somebody that's willing to take the risks. This is somebody that definitely feels like you are their twin flame. Okay. And this is somebody that was trying to stop themselves from falling in love with you. But I think that you can't stop what God has already ordained, what's already set. There's already promises. You and this person are probably already spiritually married. You and this person have been promised to each other over and over through lifetimes. for you, your lineage, and their lineage to merge, because your whatever you guys do together, it's going to be very powerful because that is the yin and the yang, the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming together. So this is a really, really beautiful energy. I definitely feel like if somebody was married, um, they're going to be filing for a divorce or going through separation, or they already did that, which could be why they needed to take a break from you. They had to really like separate from that completely. I also feel like this could be somebody that is either insecure or they were worried about you being insecure in the relationship. And maybe this is something for you. It's like you've been waiting for love for a really long time. Or this could be somebody that feels like they were like trying to make sure that they could be enough or that you were enough. This is definitely somebody that wants forever. But forever and ever, marriage or a long term commitment, I think that this is somebody that was just insecure about being in a committed relationship for that period of time. You can't knock that person. If you're somebody that you've never seen a positive marriage, if you've never seen two people that love each other, then yeah, it is. You're going to think that that is something that's only said in fairy tales. You're going to think that that's only something that's in the movies where everybody ends up happily ever after because everybody that you know doesn't have that. But the reality is you can have this with this person, and they really do. Here's the thing. They're like, "You know what? Even if I like can't have forever, let's say I don't take this chance, I'm never going to know." That's why this person is sitting here saying, "You are worth it." Some of you may like wine. You may accessorize with gold. If you are not accessorizing with gold right now, you may want to, because gold is the one material that actually helps heal. For some of you, you may need some type of healing in particular, but they feel like you're worth it. This is somebody that's like, I've waited for this chance my entire life. They've been waiting for this moment with you. And now that they have it, they feel like you're totally worth it. This person, if they've been scared of commitment before, you're the one who's like taking them out of retirement, so to speak. It's like you're the person who's getting them to strap on their basketball shoes or like lace up their cleats. It's like they're gearing up to come forward and say something because they don't want to let you slip away. You're the one who's got their attention. And honestly, they feel like with you, you make them feel this like aura, this energy that's just different. It's like this essence. And I think it's amazing. They're really feeling it when it comes to you. So let's see. They're coming towards you. They're on their way. This is somebody who feels like you two are on the same path. They're in sync with you, but we also have justice in reverse here. So for some of them, there's been something off balance. They might not have had enough information, or maybe they were just out of sorts. This could be somebody who was like bipolar or just emotionally imbalanced. I'm getting the sense that this person could have been a little bit unsteady in how they showed up emotionally, or maybe they had issues communicating who they really are. Like they might have had a hard time expressing themselves, which is kind of why things didn't come together the way they should have. There could have been something blocking them from showing you who they really are. But the cool thing is, I feel like there's a shift happening. This person is now coming towards you in a more balanced, more centered way. And I feel like, it's all about the roots right now. What do they want to talk to you about? They want to talk about the root of everything, the core of what makes this relationship tick. It's almost like the Ace of Pentacles energy, something solid, something stable, something that's not going to float away with the wind. It's about building a foundation. And here's the thing that really stands out to me a lot of times in relationships where there's that intense chemistry, that feeling of being in love. It's almost like you feel like you're floating, it's like you're two balloons in the wind, just floating around without any real anchor. But the key here is that even though you might feel like you're floating, you're still tied to something solid. You're still tied down to the dock. So when you and this person are ready to come back down to earth, you can. It's like you both have that safety, that stability to come back to each other when the time is right. Some of you, you might even feel like you're like an alien or something, like half alien. You just feel like you don't totally fit in, but you know you've got this connection with this person that's beyond earthly stuff. There's something about the way you communicate with each other, the way your energies mesh, your roots, their roots. It's all coming together on a very deep level. Now, what I'm also picking up is that there's something about the way you speak, your voice, how you express yourself. It's like your mouth, your throat, your chest, it's all connected. And I feel like that's something that really draws this person in. They love how you communicate, how you express your truth. It's something about the way you share your thoughts, your feelings, the way you are so open about who you are and what you believe in. And they find that really beautiful. And honestly, I've got to tell you, they love the way you think. Like, they really respect how your mind works, how you see the world. It's like they're in awe of your mind and the way you process everything. I think that's a huge part of what draws them to you. And I'm definitely getting a lot of self-love coming through here too. Like, I feel like this person is recognizing how much you love yourself, and that's so important. It's a good thing. It's really beautiful because that self-love is what allows you to love someone else fully and openly, and it's a key part of how this whole connection is unfolding. I'm also seeing the Hierophant here, which is a really good sign. It's a sign of commitment, tradition, and long-term stability. And what's coming through really strongly is that you're going to be really happy about this because this is pure energy. Like, this is pure love and it's divinely assisted. You're getting this love because you've done the work on yourself and you're ready to accept it. It's pure and it's real. Okay, so now we have the King of Cups, the Hanged Man, and Divine Assistance showing up, which is so powerful. The King of Cups is like the embodiment of emotional maturity and someone who knows how to handle their feelings in a balanced way. This is someone who's in touch with their emotions, but they don't let those emotions control them. And honestly, I think that's what's been happening with your person. They're learning how to balance their emotions, how to be more in control of their feelings instead of letting those feelings control them. The Hanged Man energy is really significant here too because it shows that they've been in a period of reflection. They've been taking a step back, trying to see things from a different perspective. And it's like now they're seeing things in a whole new light. It's almost like they've been stuck in this waiting energy, but now they're ready to move forward. It's like the waiting is over and they've had their moment of clarity. And with the divine assistance showing up, this is like the universe stepping in to help move things forward. There's a lot of divine timing at play here. Everything is lining up perfectly for you and this person to come together and build something real and lasting. The universe is guiding both of you, helping you both to get to a place where you can connect on a deeper level, where everything just makes sense. So, yeah, overall, I feel like this person is really realizing what they want and how important you are to them. They've been reflecting, they've been doing the inner work, and they're ready to come forward, take action, and make things happen between you two. It's all about the foundation now. They want to build something solid with you, something that can last. They see you as someone they can grow with. And honestly, I think they're starting to realize that they've been waiting for this kind of connection their whole life. So, yeah, that's what's coming through. There's a lot of beautiful energy here, a lot of divine guidance, and um, this person is just starting to get on the right path with you. Things are about to shift in a big way, and I think it's going to be really, really good. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You all mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, okay? Bye bye.